Hi everyone, I'm Astro Coach Amy. Welcome to my show, The Divine GPS Navigator. Today we'll be talking about the full moon, which is occurring Wednesday morning about 4:37 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. This month we have the moon in the air sign of Aquarius and the sun is in the fire sign of Leo. But what makes it special this month is that both the moon and Neptune are very close together in Aquarius. So there's that deeper desire for more inspiration, more spiritual creativity, wanting to connect and make a difference, and to innovate. Our sun in the fire sign of Leo, however, wants to express itself and feel loved and have fun. And this month, both Mercury and Mars are also in Leo. And they're in very close proximity to each other. So there may be a little stronger energy right now of people just wanting to do and be able to even express themselves more, perhaps get more affection. And also people have felt a little held back. Now that Mercury went direct today, don't be surprised if people just suddenly want to talk to you and express themselves. So make sure that you can listen from a place of love and also speak from a place of love, because there may be a little more outbursts of energy right now. Let's remember the full moon is the opportunity each month when we're balancing these very polarized energies. Things are going to come to fruition. Things may come up we didn't anticipate. This month, what's special is we have 5 out of 10 planets actually in fire signs. And unfortunately, I think we can feel this great intensity. And we can see that after this intense hurricane, Harvey, we actually have all kinds of wildfires spreading throughout the western United States right now. So the full moon accentuates those feelings that may be hidden deep in our unconscious. Things that we just don't always remember, we don't really understand them. And sometimes we may project them onto others. Please take a few minutes every day if you can to slow down, get some quiet time, and just see if you can reflect a little bit on what may be going on both internally and externally, because you may get some tremendous inspiration right now during this special period. Now, especially for those people that might have the sun or the moon or other planets in Aquarius, in Leo, in Taurus, or in Scorpio. These are our fixed signs. So some of you may feel a little more intense emotional energy during this period coming up to be healed, and may also feel a little greater sensitivity. So please be patient with yourself. Now, for those that might have personal planets in the fire signs of Aries or Sagittarius, or in the air signs of Gemini and Libra, you may also feel a lot of increased energy and excitement during this period. So please make sure and use this tremendous opportunity. Keep your heart and spirit open. You may have a chance to receive some tremendous gifts from this cycle. Now, as I've been talking, we also have about another 8 weeks to complete the Saturn cycle in the water sign of Scorpio. It does complete on November 4th. And let's remember, Saturn is our greatest teacher here on Earth. And right now it's important, as it's finishing this major cycle, is to make sure we take action and we set healthy boundaries in our lives, spiritually, mentally, and physically. So my first question is, do all of you have some emergency food and water? Do you have other necessary supplies for 1 to 2 weeks at your home? Do you have some kind of emergency backpack or supplies in your car? And you also have contact information of neighbors or friends. So if something were to occur, you have someone that you could reach out to. Now, in the more emotional plane, do any of you still need to talk with a friend or colleague? Do you have some old unresolved issues that might be creating stress or distance in your relationship? These next 8 weeks is such an opportune time to take care of these things here on Earth, like I said, on all levels, so that you can get really good completion as we move on to this very important new cycle when Saturn moves into the fire sign of Sagittarius on November 5th. And I will be doing a show in late October to talk about this more. Now, I think it's also valuable to see right now the entertainment industry, I think, is really mirroring some of our own dreams and fears right now with what's going on. I think we're seeing some spontaneous fundraisers for Hurricane Harvey. And I think we're also seeing the valuable power that these celebrities have. And I think they're expressing all of our love and our concern for our global friends and neighbors all around the world right now. It's so important. It's so important that everyone feel heard and everyone has an opportunity to feel connected right now. As I think we all know, with so many disasters occurring, we feel more vulnerable and life feels more precious. So it's just so important each day that we celebrate our gratitude for just the blessings of being here right now. And it is equally important to stay connected to your own divine source and stay resilient, since we have so many changes occurring, and really trust in the higher good. Now, I think it's also inspiring, as we've had this sun sign in Leo, and now we have the moon in Aquarius. There's been a great deal of altruism. People have just offered their time, their money, their services. People have been just tremendous around the country of really trying to help during Hurricane Harvey. And as these extremes continue, I think we're seeing the light and the dark are still continuing to accelerate. We're seeing it every day, whether it's in the media, in our neighborhood. So one of the big things that's so important right now is, with all the change going on, do you still have ways to feel joy and have a little fun in your life that's healthy, that can keep you connected? So we can still honor what's happening, but also know that it really is the way for us to stay happy as people. I know one of the things I've been doing at home is I've been playing more music and doing a little movement, a little bit of dancing. And then when I have some simple housework or chores or work projects, it's really given me a chance to stay more focused and positive when I find myself a bit scattered. Get out to nature. It's still a wonderful time of year. And during this cycle, there just may be some wonderful inspiration by being out at a park or by some water. So get out to nature, listen to some great music. Those of you that like to dance or go to the gym, take a walk with friends, but tune into this incredible energy right now and use it so that you can have a wonderful new month. Always the question is, what's the lesson you can learn from this full moon? How can you tune in? There's some strong emotional energy. And remember, we can tune in, but we can also use that energy for our higher good. And often movement helps us get that energy flowing. Do you, with so much energy in the sign of Leo, do you feel good about yourself? Can you feel some self-love for you and even that little inner child of yours? Even if you can't get the praise and the recognition from those close to you all the time. And as we're balancing this moon in Aquarius, it's important for us to look around. Is there someone at work, in your family, or in your neighborhood who might be struggling, who could use a hug or some encouragement right now? Let's remember that it's all about the balance. Thanks so much for joining me. Enjoy the full moon.